History is about to happen for a very good cause. I'm Dave Johnson along with Glenn Concher. You're looking at Wizards head coach Scott Brooks and his 19-year-old daughter, Lexi. And Lexi had a plan. She wanted to get rid of her father's hair because it was getting wild, getting out of control, and for a very good cause. We're going to explain that in just a moment. But Glenn Concher, this just is a terrific history-making day because the goal was to raise $25,000 for Monumental Foundation's charity, Feeding the Frontlines. The goal to raise that money was so Lexi could do her stuff on Scott Brooks' hair. The goal has been reached.
The goal's been reached, and it's for an amazing cause for people that are out there working so hard. So I love the cause, and I think there is an element of surprise that we were holding off. Lexi, should we tell him now? Lexi will perform this procedure blindfolded.
and that maybe we should raise even more money for that if she does it blindfolded as well. And they're wearing the DC Hands logo that encourages staying safe and healthy by washing your hands. Look at that, the hands in a washing hands motion. Those are available at monumentalfoundation.org/tees. And that also helps the cause. Those T-shirts are only $25. It will go to Feeding the Frontlines. Again, this is for first responders and healthcare staff. Already, through the Monumental Foundation's effort, $200,000 has been raised and 7,500 meals have been provided. Now we've raised Scott Brooks as we go to California with your daughter, Lexi, getting ready for the big moment. And never before have we had such a big victory by losing your hair.
Right? That's a great point. We're excited about it. This is an awesome moment. We've been inspired by all the frontline workers and all the work that they've done. They're the heroes. They're keeping us all safe and healthy. And it's been pretty cool. And Ted and our ownership group has put together this great charity, Feeding the Frontlines. And we've been helping and doing our part as best we can. And so my hair will be coming off soon.
And it's amazing when you think about it, because we just started this, and when you guys sent out that tweet, I think that a week ago was when Lexi first learned how to use an electric razor, right? while we sent out that tweet. You think about the fans have responded with $25,000 in less than a week.
Yeah, I mean, I've been inspired by it, the generosity by the fans and friends, and it's been pretty cool to see, and we're excited. I'm a little worried about the friends. I know I have some good friends, but I think they did it I think they did it because they wanted to see my hair off. I don't know if they did it for the good cause. I'm hoping they did, but I think they have a feeling it might be a combination of both. But it's coming off, and we're thankful. And it's been, a week ago we didn't know how it was going to turn out, but we raised the money, and it's like I said, Feeding the Frontlines. Those people, they're just coming in every day to keep us safe and healthy.
Well, whatever the combination, it is for a wonderful cause. Again, $25,000 raised in less than a week for Feeding the Frontlines. That was the goal. Lexi, are you ready? She's ready.
She's ready.
She's ready.
I'll be doing the analysis version of this, given the fact that I'm a color analyst. Lexi, did you bring the blindfold? She has it?
We're going to cover her hair with the hat.
Well, there's many different ways to approach this, Lexi, and I think starting from the back usually works because that could always be hidden, in the future. So you can mess up the back, but just not the front. No pressure.
You notice, Lexi, that a man with a receding hairline is giving you all the tips on how to shave your father's head. All right. Lexi, start that razor. Let's get going, and we're going to see your artistry, your creativity. Scott, you already know. You haven't rehearsed this. You have no idea what she's going to do.
I have no idea. Well, the last week when we did the video, that was the first time she told me that she's ever held the clippers in her hand, and that accidentally turned on while we were doing the video. And I kept saying to myself as we were finishing the video, stay composed, but I'm a little bit fearful because in about a week, she was going to hold the clippers in her hand and start cutting my hair. So it was a scary moment last week, but hey, I'm excited. I'm looking forward to this. and I can hear him come on now.
So Scott,
The good thing
where
about
are
this,
you?
Dave,
Where are
here's the
you
good
in the
thing about
house?
this, Dave. We got to also, this is the great thing. You know, I have a lot of respect for you and Glenn. You guys do an incredible job. And Glenn and I, we work out on the road, and he's always said that he's always has my back and he's going to be with me. So this is going to be a great opportunity to see if that's true. If he wants to shave his hair for the same thing. And if he shaves his hair, I will match the $25,000.
Wow.
And it would be a total of $50,000. My family, I've been inspired by all the work that all the people have done on the front lines and all the generosity by the fans and friends. I will match the $25,000 if Glenn shaves his hair off completely. What do you think, Glenn?
I'm all for it.
I will do that. I will do
Dave,
that.
are you all for
I will
that?
do that only if Lexi can use a hacksaw.
Well, regardless, if you do it or if you don't do it, my family and I are going to match the donation. Like I said, it's been an inspiration seeing all the workers and all the, and this charity Ted and the ownership group has put together. It's been pretty cool to be a part of.
And
Wow.
Scott, I can't
I
shave
gave
my
you a little
head.
bit of an out there, Glenn.
I can't shave my head because I would look like a Volkswagen with the doors open with my ears. So I can't do that.
And Glenn just ordered that hair on
you never know
Amazon.
if it's going to grow back either.
So $50,000. Now, thank you, head coach Scott Brooks. That's very generous for Feeding the Frontlines. Again, monumentalfoundation.org. If you want to continue to contribute, even though Scott is about to lose his hair, we're not going to lose the fight in this. We want to keep contributing to benefit the healthcare workers and first responders. Again, it's so simple. Think about this. $100 provides 10 to 12 meals. And that's the kind of difference we're making. This is going to 7 DC area hospitals, also some COVID-19 testing sites. So these are things as we have some fun this afternoon. And Lexi, we want you to have a lot of fun. This is your chance. If you have any anger or aggression, you want to get out, you have a razor in your hand, but it's for a good cause, but it's for a very important cause.
You know, I want everyone to know, including you, Dave, and Scott Brooks and Lexi, and all the people that are watching this and listening. I don't think there's anything else I'd rather be doing right now than watching this. Okay, because I really am going to enjoy this. This is one of the best days since I've been quarantined. And Lexi, just keep in mind that buzzer that you have has different gears to it. So you could turn it up to the highest gear, which makes the most noise, by the way. So whenever you're ready.
Right. I will say this too. I've been very nice to her for the last week. Anything she's wanted. I even made her bed the last 2 days.
Explains that new car in the driveway too out there. So
right. Whatever she wanted, she got.
All right. No thinning, no trimming, no texturizing, no teasing. It's all about to come off because all of you out there contributed to our goal of $25,000, which has been met by the head coach. And now it's $50,000 already raised in this past week for Feeding the Frontlines. Lexi, go ahead. Start up that razor.
Where in the house are you guys? Where are you guys?
We're in the garage.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So the hacksaw should be there anyway, just in case.
It's here. It's ready.
Yeah. Well, it needs to be in the garage because it's a lot of hair right there.
That.
Yeah. Lexi wasn't kidding. It was out of control. It was driving her nuts, from what we understand. It was driving you nuts, right, Lexi? Absolutely.
I have one question for Lexi before she starts. Do you remember the last time he punished you? Just think about that before you start.
She's been perfect for 19 years.
That's what makes Glenn a good life coach. He's put her in the right, the right frame of mind. All right. That razor's going. Let us hear it.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, boy.
Now, Glenn, it'll be interesting to see what her apurapproach is here.
Yeah.
Do you
I've had nightmares the last 3 or 4 days thinking that, during this whole Zoom challenge and the cutting off my hair, that it's going to be maybe a possibility that she's going to cut one of my ears and blood's going to be everywhere and it's going to be shooting on the screen and everything.
Hemorrhaging.
Yeah.
That's for the version we release after midnight. We'll just go with this version right now. But Go ahead. Do your stuff. Do your stuff.
So, Lexi, what things make you mad in life?
All right, and it appears
Bumper
maybe that
traffic,
remember, Glenn, a lot of creativity was going to be involved in this, so we
I
wonder
know.
what she's doing in the back of his head right now.
I'm trying to skew the whole thing. Bumper to bumper traffic, snakes. You like snakes, Lexi?
She's got good technique for someone that has never used a razor before.
Yeah, she's got that whole upsweep thing going on, which I think she's been YouTubing some of this stuff and watching it. Uh-oh.
That didn't sound good.
No, that might have been his lower.
That didn't sound good, did it?
Again, this is obviously happening for the first time.
Yeah,
and this is the first time ever that head coach Scott Brooks has had a clean shave. We had that confirmed last week. Never even on a other kind of dare or bet that he lost in college did he had his hair. Did he have his hair shaven off? So this is a first in Scott Brooks' 50+ years.
Do you guys have antiseptic and bandages and possibly some suture hanging around just in case? How's it looking back there, Lexi?
What do you think?
Wow.
Wow.
Making some progress.
What do you mean, wow? What does wow mean?
You know, that GC that she engraved in there looks pretty good.
I think mullets are going to make a comeback any moment now. So
right.
So it as we can see, we're still not seeing skin though. This appears to be a big challenge, right?
Yeah. Well, because she's starting in the back. She knows this is a process for Lexi, and you know, Lexi, if you flip the buzzer around, it could cause some damage. Go the other way with it. Uh-oh. Oh, I was kidding. Just kidding. Ooh.
These are not amplified sound effects. This is the real deal.
No.
You guys got a beehive in there somewhere?
Can I say something?
Yes. How does it feel?
Well, I just want to make sure if Michael Sean Henderson is watching. He cuts my hair usually once a month in DC. That don't worry, I'm still going with you. Lexi is just a one-time shot here. So Michael, I'll be back.
Wow.
Ooh, now it's getting good. See, now it's getting good, Lexi.
And again, what you're watching, head coach Scott Brooks, true to his word, if $25,000 for the Feeding the Frontlines would be raised in the last week, or once $25,000 raised, I should say, he promised to have his hair shaven off by his 19-year-old daughter, Lexi, who's just learned how to use this razor a week ago, and just she's a true pro. She's doing it like an experienced, seasoned veteran.
That's a little, Dave, that's a little generous saying that she just learned how to use it a week ago. No, she held it for the first time a week ago, and she hasn't held it since.
She didn't practice on the dog, did she?
It was no practicing at all.
So in many ways, we should say
she did say this: if it goes well, and the fans really like it, that she said I can do it on her.
Ooh.
That could be I still want to see Glenn lose all his hair first. Now, again.
I think Glenn has to do it now, right?
Yeah, no, I think so. I think we could get up to 75,000.
Fan pressure.
I think Dave's got to take that wig off he's been wearing for the last 20 years.
I just got it from Amazon. I can't return it. So
it looks like a ferret sleeping on his head.
Right. Now, is there
how's that look? I'm trusting you guys to tell me, how's it look? I can't see.
I think there's a long way to go yet.
I think if punk rock comes back, you're right there.
Yeah.
Well,
is there
no blood coming out, right?
No blood so far.
Is there any kind of design developing in the back there? A lot of time spent on the back.
So, Lexi, I have to ask you, you're not going to use any scissors in this cut. It's going to be all that clipper?
Yeah, I think that's a little advanced for me.
No scissors. Good. I like that.
No scissors.
How about the garden shears that are behind you?
The interesting thing is I'm filling this ear, I have strands of hair on it. So she's going to have to somehow shave that off as well.
On your ear?
But thinking of that, Glenn, when you get yours cut, do they charge extra when they have to cut the hair off your ears?
They do. They do. They got to use it. They use garden shears.
Garden shears. I think I have a tail in the back.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's a W, right?
I attempted for one and then I just.
Well,
You
no, that was a good team spirit. And again,
give him a little tail back there.
Little tail.
I like that.
That was a style back in the 80s, right?
Yeah, it was.
Little tail.
if we wait long enough, it's going to come back in style. Right now, you're if you put some purple in that hair, you'll fit in a punk rock concert. Again, Lexi and Scott are wearing.
I'm just glad it's not a Justin Bieber logo or something on it.
Are wearing the DC hand washing T-shirts, and they are available at monumentalfoundation.org/tees. That's how we stay safe and stay healthy and make sure we wash our hands. Did we lose something there?
Lexi, just a little bit of hair cutting advice. Lexi, a little bit of hair cutting advice. The harder you press against his skull, the shorter it'll be.
All right.
So
Thanks for the advice.
no worries. There you go.
We should have gotten a stopwatch on this. This is a big challenge.
Yeah.
Are you having any second thoughts, Coach?
I don't think the second thoughts even matter at this point.
Now it's getting serious.
Yep. Now we're
getting good.
Yeah. Now I think we're going. She's using the Mohawk approach, which often we see in European competitions, Glenn. But
I have a feeling the Mohawk was going to come out.
Now you're about 5 hairs away from the Uncle Fester look right now.
Yeah. You think we can convince Brad to do this?
Oh,
I think
boy.
Bradley Bill will look great with the Mohawk.
it worked for March and
Really?
Gortat.
Yeah, March could have done it.
Yeah.
Are you enjoying this, Lexi?
Now she's getting aggressive now.
Yeah.
He is getting aggressive.
She's getting aggressive.
Yep.
Thanks for the advice. And you really helped out.
Well, good game management is
It's been 4
important.
years. I've been asking for help from you for 4 years. About time I got it.
Lexi, think about the hardest test you took in college so far. All that studying, frustration.
She just took it yesterday.
Lexi's
She
a
did a
student
great
at
job.
USC.
Yeah,
you're
she
watching
didn't have the-
Scott
She didn't have the
Brooks.
grades to get to UC Irvine, so it was close though.
The home of the Anteaters and once home of Wizards head coach Scott Brooks.
Yeah.
Not far from where this historic event is happening right now in Orange County, California. Because $25,000 was raised within the last week for the Feeding the Frontlines, part of the Monumental Foundation charity, to help out our first responders and healthcare staff that are working so hard during this time.
How's it look, guys?
It's looking good. It is. Wow, look at that.
Man. I love that. That's it. We're done.
We're done?
That's
Just like that.
Can you imagine?
yeah. With those bulging muscles coming out of the T-shirt, you could be in a Rocky movie.
All right, thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
No, we're not done. We're not done.
Almost
Gotta get
there.
the whole thing. We got a long way to go here.
Well, let's see the sides.
We're
The sides are.
gonna film Rocky. What is Rocky on anyway? Rocky 9?
I think it
Wait,
must be
before you
9 or
go
10.
on, Lexi, before you go on, lift the top in the middle up again like you just had it. I want to get a good pic of that. Yeah. Oh, I can't wait to use this.
And that's without putting product in the hair as well. So that's it's a natural. Poof.
Hold on.
All right. What do you think?
Um,
Is that good?
wait.
I still have the tail on.
Yeah.
The tail is still there. What about the sides? Are the sides totally clean shaven?
Oh, Scott, look up for a second.
That's
All right. Right in the middle. Yep. All right. Hang on. Got it. Blackmail picture. All right.
There you go. That'll be on Twitter in moments.
Yeah, it's already on.
It's already on. All right. How's the sides looking?
Great.
So we're ready for the back? Keep the tail or cut the tail?
It's all got to go off.
Yeah.
Cut it
everything's
off.
gotta go up.
Cut the
Maybe
tail
everything
off.
but the tail.
We checked the rule book. It's all got to go off.
I like that advice you gave her to jam the clippers into my skull.
Just, yeah, I mean, there's different
Yeah, I
lengths.
feel it.
The harder you push against the skin of his head, the shorter it will get. There you go.
There.
Now,
Oh, boy.
as you watch that hair fall, what are you thinking, Coach?
I'm thinking a couple of different thoughts. Why did I do this? But I'm glad I did it.
Yeah. Again, we win by losing today, losing all of Scott Brooks' hair.
Yep.
What's been the rest of your family's reaction to this? We know Lexi wanted to do this from the start.
My son's been wanting to do it as well. But I don't trust him. He has a mean side to him. He would have did it halfway through, then threw the clippers away.
Oh, that's a good look right there.
Yeah, making significant progress now to our goal.
How's that looking?
That's a good look.
That's looking.
Good luck.
You should coach one game that way this year.
Right? You like on the side, going
It would
side
distract
or
the
side or
opponents.
just down the middle? What do you guys think?
Look
Straight
like
down. Straight down.
Straight down.
Slick it down.
All right, it's coming off.
All
You
right.
look like you have a toupee in a bad windstorm right now.
Oh,
Wow. Now the big
Oh.
finish, you can sense it coming.
I couldn't be happier.
What do you guys think?
I love it.
The big finish, we can sense it.
The big finish. Get aggressive, Lexi. Get aggressive.
Get aggressive.
The sweeping motions.
Don't you have to go against the grain or with the grain or
Right.
cross? I mean, he seems to be all over the map here.
It might grow back in a rather odd shape.
Yeah.
Right?
Your scalp is probably confused.
When you hit over 50, your hair does not grow back.
What about over 60?
It grows back. You got to wait 10 years.
Aerodynamic Scott Brooks now.
Oh man, do I
Oh,
have bad tan lines?
You can qualify as an Olympic swimmer right now. You're ready to,
Right?
got the look.
What do you
Let's see.
think?
Hold on.
Look like
Almost
Brad
there.
Pitt now?
You
Yeah,
look like
his cousin.
His cousin. His ugly brother.
So what's left? It's just that part on the top?
Is there something on the top? Yeah, Lexi. Go.
Lexi, I think I could be wrong, but I think you can go a little tighter.
Let me see. No, not taking we're definitely not taking the guard off. That's as tight as it gets.
Get the razor out.
That's a
right.
1.5.
You got to get the Bic razor out.
Right?
Wow.
With some shaving cream.
Yep.
So we're coming to the successful completion then.
Yes, we are.
Wow.
I still think she can get it a little closer, tighter.
She might have to trim the eyebrows a little bit as well. These are some of the things you have to do when you get old, right? Right, Glenn?
Exactly. Lexi, I will get you the car
Your hair,
if you get his eyebrows off. I'll
eyebrows,
get you
and
the
nose
car.
hair. What was that?
You know, there is a straight razor portion of this episode.
That's next week.
Oh, great.
Lexi, is it everything you thought it'd be?
How's the top? How's the front? Is it all right?
A little tighter, I think, up
What
top.
do you think? A little tighter? Let's see if you can go.
He's got a perfectly round head. It's amazing.
Do I?
You do. It's
I have
impressive.
I have a couple of scars, I'm
You
sure,
got a couple
somewhere.
of dents up there, but everyone does.
Right? What do you guys think?
Perfect.
Perfect.
Perfect. I like that word.
That's a $50,000 look.
Let me tell you something.
Right?
Lexi has a talent, and she could. I know she's going to school for what is it, economics or film or something, but at USC. But she's got a backup right now.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah.
It looks good.
Did you enjoy it, Lexi?
She has a couple of clients already. You and I, Glenn.
I see Lexi coming my way. I'm running.
Well, Glenn is next, but today, because $25,000 was raised, another $25,000 from the head coach Scott Brooks. Thank you again for that. That's $50,000 going to the Feeding the Frontlines. Again, you can get involved at monumentalfoundation.org. And also, one of those T-shirts that both Scott and Lexi are wearing with the DC hand washing logo, available at monumentalfoundation.org/tees. It's only $25 plus shipping. And that also goes to Feeding the Frontlines, again, helping medical staff, first responders at 7 area DC hospitals, and also at COVID-19 testing sites. And head coach Scott Brooks, you did make history today, and it does feel good.
And Dave, you got to add one other thing. If you order a size smaller, like I got a medium, it makes you look like you're in better shape.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, Scott, can you bend down and see the top? Can we see the top of it? That's pretty good. That's good. Lexi, great job.
Is there a cul-de-sac up there? My son says I have a cul-de-sac. What do you think?
I think
Pretty
I see
good?
a couple of galaxies up there. So, and by the way, we should point out no bloodshed in the making of this video.
No bloodshed. None. It's a good day.
Fabulous job. A fabulous job by both Coach Brooks and Lexi. Great stuff.
Thank you, guys.
A wonderful cause. Again, monumentalfoundation.org. You're true to your word, Scott Brooks. And Lexi, you got your wish. Your dad's hair is now cleaned up. Lexi, Scott Brooks, thank you.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Thank you, fans. Thank you, friends, for all the generous donations, Feeding the Frontlines. What an awesome cause, and we're proud to be a part of it. Thank you.
And it continues as we had so much fun. Final thought from you, Glenn Consor, is the Brooks Looks Challenge is in the books.
I think next week we should do his back.
Well, stay tuned.
Another 25 grand.
You never know.
About time you come up with something funny, Glenn.
Yep. Well, there's plenty of things that can be done with the razor, but for now, we'll just be satisfied with.
We're going to leave it at that.
We'll leave it at that. And again, monumentalfoundation.org. We thank Scott Brooks and his family so much, and for all of you for supporting and also watching the successful completion of the Brooks Looks Challenge.